Alright guys, welcome to the Commentator style series for NCAA. This will be the only time you see me at this screen. You will not see this any other time. Other than that, it's going to be all in-game footage. It'll be like I'm a commentator, nothing else. If I do recruiting, then it might be as a coach talking to the commentators or something like that. Or it might be a separate video as a coach talking. But it won't be live. It won't be live or anything like that. 100% different than what I've always done. And I'm looking forward to it. We are the Kansas Jayhawks. Now, I did this for the history. Kansas has been pretty good in the past, but they've also struggled like crazy the last couple of years. And I want to build them back up, build them to not be in the doormat of the Big 12, even though they did beat Texas this last year. I know. But I'm looking forward to it, and it's going to be real interesting. So sit back and enjoy Kansas. Jayhawk Nation, welcome to the first game of the season. Teddy the Bear Douglas has jumped ship from Army and is the new head coach for your Kansas Jayhawks. Opening series after Kansas elects to defer to the second half. 3rd and 6, Bradshaw dropbacks to pass, has all day to throw and sacked. And oh my gosh, he is hurt. Studio update, and Alabama loses in dramatic fashion to West Virginia. Jayhawks with the ball now, 1st and 10. Kozar leading the charge. Hands off to Kenner up the middle. Breaks a tackle. Finally brought down after a 5-yard gain. 3rd and 10. Has all day. Drop back the pass. Patrick wide open down the middle of the field. Jukes a man who makes the tackle 20 yards later. 1st down. 1st and 10. They're threatening. Handoff to Kenner. Gets caught up on his own man. Breaks it the other way. Still gains 6 yards. Great play. 3rd and 2 now. It's a screen. Drop back pass. Kozar doesn't throw it to Kenner. Hits Gonzalez downfield. 1st and goal now. Little play action pass. Kozar drops back. Hits Taylor for the touchdown. With a booth review, it looks like he got both feet down. Oh yeah, that's for sure a touchdown. Put it on the board. Kansas on top. 7-0. This just in. Ahmad Bradshaw out 4 weeks with an abdominal tear. Kaufman in at quarterback now. Breaks the tackle. Ardnick can't bring him down. They're off to the races. Breaks 2 more and finally brought down. Look at this block. 67 comes out here, gets his man, comes off, and absolutely destroys the safety. That's a great play. Kaufman, so far today, 4 rushes, 53 yards. That's this series alone on the option keeper. Gets destroyed, fumbles. Arnett comes up with the football. Turnover. Following the turnover, Kozar in the shotgun formation, drop back pass. Tries to force it to Patrick. Ford jumps the route, just ran a way better route, and he's going to return this down to about the 43-yard line. Coach is letting Kozart have it on the sideline. 1st and 10, Walker in motion. Kaufman with the option, pitches it to Kemper, who gets to the outside. Miles tries to bring it down. 1st down, Army. Into the 1st quarter, Kansas is on top, 7-0. Starting the 2nd quarter now, 3rd and 8 for the Black Knights yet again. Kaufman drop back the pass, throws it to the end zone, and it is knocked away by Stewart. 2nd and 5 now. Kozart hands it off to Kenner on the counter. Runs, tries to juke a man, does not, flips over the pile, 11-yard gain. 1st and 10 now. Kozart in shotgun formation, drop backs, rolls to his right, rolls, throws it downfield to Crawley for the 1st down. 2nd and 10, Kozart, and Kenner comes out on the screen, gets a block on the outside. Kenner, 1 man to beat, breaks the tackle, it's off to the races. 77, can't get out there and get the block. Kenner's finally brought down inside the 5. 1st and goal now, 5 wide, empty back formation. Kozart hits Taylor for the 2nd touchdown of the day. 2nd and 5 now for the Black Knights. Kaufman fakes it, keeps it, goes around the outside edge, breaks a tackle, and number 5 gets a huge block downfield, and Kaufman is not going to get caught. 10-5 touchdown, Black Knights. 1st and 10, Kozart shotgun, drop back pass, has all day to throw, tries to force it. Jenkins jumps it. You don't test an impact player, and Jenkins makes him pay for it. Following the turnover, 4 minutes left in the 2nd quarter, 1st and 10. Kaufman with the keeper yet again, breaks the tackle, breaks another one. This man is impossible to break down, breaks 2 more, finally gets brought down from behind. 3rd down conversion so far for the Black Knights, 0 for 3. 3rd and 6, Kaufman scrambling, Watson comes up, makes a huge stop, forcing another field goal. 3rd and 7 now, play action pass. Kozart drops back, rolls out to his right, throws it on the run downfield, incomplete pass. 1st and 10, 1 minute, 4 seconds left in the half. Kozart misses Patrick on the sideline, stands back there, has all day to throw, tries to force it to it. Temp jumps the route. Another bad pass by Kozart, and Temp is going to make a play on it. Army 0 for 4 on the day. 3rd and 7. Drop back pass. And Jeff Idjikaman going into halftime. Army's ahead 16-14 following the field goal. And it is a back and forth battle between these two teams. It is no man's game so far. Cozart needs to be better with the football. He's throwing very, very bad passes. He's pretty accurate so far. Completion wise, he just needs to make sure he hits his team. He's tried to force it in 2 situations that he should not have thrown, and it has come back to bite him in the butt so far today. Other than that, they've been playing really well. Defense is standing strong, holding Army to only 16 points, multiple field goals. They finally got a 3rd down conversion right there before the half. But other than that, looking at the stats, Army is running away with this game. But Cozart, through the air, is doing decent. Limiting the turnovers in the second half will give Kansas a chance to come out on top. With 3 in the first half, they need to protect the football better. Let's see if they could do that. Start the second half. The opening kickoff to start the second half. Gonzalez cuts it up the middle. It's off to the races. 1 man to beat and slowed down before he's finally pushed out. 3rd down for Kansas today. They are 3 for 4 on a 3rd and 3 right here. They have really good odds. They're about 75% going to get it right here. Hands off up the gut with Kenner. Touchdown. 3rd and 3 for Army now. Down 21-16. Kaufman with the toss to Walker to the outside. They convert yet again on the 3rd down. Courtney Arnick, the star linebacker for your Kansas Jayhawks, out for 2 quarters with a hip pointer. Hopefully it doesn't matter. It doesn't. Kaufman gets brought down on a 1st and 10. Cozart drops back the pass, rolls out to his right yet again, stops, fires it. Kenner's wide open in the middle of the field, jukes a man. Oh my gosh, did you see that move? 3rd and 12 now into the 3rd quarter. Last play before we get to the 4th. Cozart drops back the pass, has all day, throws it to Stanford, who stops before he gets out of bounds. Into the 3rd quarter, Kansas is on top 21-16. 1st and goal following that huge play. Start the 4th quarter. Kenner comes in motion, handoff to Martin, the backup running back up the middle, falls in the end zone, touchdown. Kansas extends their lead. 2nd and 4 now. Kaufman hands it off to Smith, the fullback, breaks the tackle, and a big miss right there before he's immediately brought down. 1st and 10. Walker in motion. Kaufman decides to keep it. Pitches it. Miles has a man to beat, and he beats him. 2nd and 5 following the touchdown. Kansas hold on to a 5-point lead. Kenner up the middle on the read option. Gets tripped up, or he had a chance to take it to the house right there. 2nd and 10 following the big play. Gonzalez on the screen. Gets a block on the outside. Cuts it downfield. Jukes a man. Gets caught from behind. 5 minutes left. 1st and 10. They're going all jet streak. Throws it up to the end zone. Moss just ran a better route. Interception. Takes a knee. Army ball. 2nd and 6 now. Kaufman with the handoff to Kemper up the middle. Breaks the tackle. Breaks another one. Gets to the outside edge. Breaks another one. Oh my gosh. Saved by the bell. 3rd and 11 now. 3 minutes left. Army needs this conversion to keep their series alive. Kaufman drop backs the pass. Has all day to throw. Hits Walker. I don't understand that call. 2nd and 5 now. Kansas just needs a 1st down. Army's out of timeouts to milk the clock. Handoff up the middle to Martin yet again. He gets the 1st down and then some. And with a couple of knees, Army is going to suffer their first loss to their ex-coach. Kansas comes out on top 28-23. Teddy the Bear Douglas has started his era here at Kansas with a solid win. Keanu Kenner with the player of the game, 17 carries, 104 yards, a touchdown, 7 receptions, and 80 yards. Let's take a look at some of the highlights. This play, he gets to the outside, runs it to his own man, still cuts it back for positive yards. Now on the screen here, Cozart stands in the pocket for as long as he possibly could, delivers a strike to Kenner, gets a huge block on the outside, almost takes it to the house. Cozart hits him on a rollout to the right. Kenner just wide open. This is a good receiving back. This is what you want for your team. We have very good hopes for this season, and Kenner's going to be a major player. Taking a look at some of our stats. Montel Cozart, 20 completions on 29 attempts, 251 yards, 2 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. He needs to limit those interceptions for them to have a chance this season. Too many miscues, trying to force it to receivers that aren't open, and they got very fortunate to come out with a win here against a very stout Army team. Keon Kenner with 17 attempts for 104 yards and a touchdown. This guy is going to be great this year. It's his senior year. Man's from Longview, Texas. He's going to be an impact player all year long. Looking forward to seeing what Coach Douglas has in store for him. Now, receiver-wise, Kenner led the team with 7 receptions for 80 yards, which is not typical. Most of the time you'll see the receiver or a tight end, but Kenner was open and Cozart kept hitting him. Taylor, the tight end, 4 receptions for 2 touchdowns and 37 yards. He got the game started off great. His first 2 catches were 2 touchdowns. He started the season off awesome. Patrick with a lone drop on the season so far. It's okay, buddy. It's okay. Looking at the team stats, breaking this game down, it came to first downs and clock management. Even with the turnovers that Kansas had, which was 4 interceptions, they still came out on top. 21 first downs compared to 14 from Army, 389 yards of total offense, with 138 of those coming on the ground. Cozart, like I said, he threw the ball well. 20 for 29, 2 touchdowns, but 4 of his 9 incompletions were interceptions, with another one being a deflection. So you take away 5 of those to the defenders, he threw 4 incomplete passes. Now that's great, but the 4 interceptions will not work in the Big 12. They are high-powered offense teams. You need to be able to score every possession, and the 4 turnovers will cost this team many games if they repeat that every week. Defensively, held Army to 2 third down conversions out of 9 attempts. That is insane. One of those came right before the end of the first half, another one late in the third quarter, but only 2 conversions out of all the third down attempts. That is a great defensive stand. Now in the red zone, they also stood strong, only allowing 1 touchdown, which was the deciding factor in this game. So if you take away the 2 field goals and turn those into touchdowns, you add another 8 points. In an 8-point game, you have the lead 31-28. And like I said, time of possession was huge in this game. Kansas wins it with 16 minutes and 59 seconds to hold on for the win. 110 yards, kick return, 509 total. Only 1 punt, and it was a pretty good punt, averaging 44 yards. No penalties by this Kansas team. Coach Douglas has them prepared. No mistakes other than the quarterback play, which he'll iron out as the season goes along. But your Kansas Jayhawks come out on top to open the season 28-23. Be ready for us next week as we open conference play against the Texas Longhorns. Should be an outstanding game. Looking forward to it. Kansas knocked Texas off last year in Kansas. So we are definitely looking forward to seeing if they can repeat and take out Texas 2 years in a row. That's going to be us over at the Jayhawk Nation. We are signing off. Thank you guys, and we'll see y'all next week.